Alright, hello, I'm back. After that very rude interruption by the gas and electric company. Where my power had to be cut, apparently, because they wanted to replace the meter. Hopefully they're 100% done. It seems like it, though. Anyway, I don't know how many people are gonna even see this. I'm probably not gonna stream for a whole lot longer, but I wanted to at least finish that segment we were doing, if nothing else. Alright. Yeah, welcome back, Anna. Shit's loud, hold on.
What do I do? What do I
Guess we have to wait for this again. Anyway, yeah, sorry for the ranty frustrations here. Obviously, it was really shitty timing for them, but in addition, this particular segment is kind of annoying, if I'm honest. Like, I'm all for a nice, survival horror segment, even the one just playing as Sherry in RE2 Remake, this is obviously kind of reminiscent of, but it's just that this one is like really padded out with all of this waiting around. It was one of my biggest criticisms of other sections of Grace, although to that point, you can make those sections faster, as I gave it some thought. Like, if you're willing to shoot Marie with the requiem just to kind of speed things up so that you're not waiting for her to go by or running back into the light just to try to get away from her. But these bits, we obviously have nothing we can do except hide, so... and wait. And I get it. The little creepy red-eyed girls, they're creepy. I don't really get scared by this. It just becomes frustrating that it's taking so long.
Please just be a bad dream.
And again, if it had not coincided with the world's shittiest timing from the gas and electric company, I would probably be a little less frustrated, but not a lot, considering we had several deaths that were just completely unnecessary here. Because apparently they designed this section for you to get really close to some girls that are in the way, just to, again, kind of pad the section out. And you are likely to die in the process unless you do it just right. I'm sure some other people have run into similar things here, and that I'm not the only one, but this is interesting. It's very different from what we saw before down here.
Huh?
I didn't think that's what that was going to do, but... Name of deceased, Charlotte, age 7, 2 months, sex female, date of death, January 14th, 1990. Discarded due to volatile symptoms. Oh, right, this said it was 1990. I was saying before this was probably at a different time than when we knew the orphanage was doing experiments with the T and G virus, which obviously would have been, because that would have been closer to 1998. So this might have been long before Irons was even involved in at the RPD. Fire poker. A tool uses 10 fires and the tip is claw-shaped. Of course. Seems like it's time for you to actually run. Hopefully you can move with some alacrity. Yeah, see how easy that was? Like, I don't think it needed to be that difficult for you to just fucking shove a child away. I get that they probably are kind of strong, given that they seem to be able to break necks with relative ease, but they are still children-sized.
What's wrong with them? What, what is this place?
Series 60 results. Though the Series 60 possesses recombinant DNA, increasing the volume of Spencer's injected plasma did not result in successful memory transfer. Mental abnormalities were developed. We will perform the next medical procedure and progress to the final phase. However, after adjusting the viral load in the blood of Series 70 subject Chloe, improved signs of stability were observed. We will continue to monitor her progress. This is probably supposed to be Spencer with all the... Yeah, April 15th, 1987, Mr. Spencer's visit. New researcher's notebook. Today was unbelievable. I somehow got invited to the renowned Oswald E. Spencer's lab. I heard rumors about the place, but to think ARC has been underneath me this entire time. I was given a quick tour of the attached orphanage, too. The children there really creep me out. They all have nasty surgical scars across their heads. And if you meet their gaze, they'll greet you with this unsettling giggle. Apparently they are used for human experiments. The whole thing gives me goosebumps. To have built a place like this, Spencer must have been more unhinged than any of us imagined. Sensational. The prospect of being able to freely experiment on those kids sends shivers of anticipation throughout my entire body. It's also exciting. For now, I'll start by making the rounds at the orphanage tonight. It seems like the newbie always gets stuck with the boring jobs. Hopefully I can wrap up the tedious bits quickly so I can prepare for the real fun tomorrow. That sounds messed up. Poor rat. Cameras of where orphans sleep. Nope.
Are those babies?
Pretty sure that's you. Well, more of you.
how I...
I've got her! Get over here, now!
She's showing symptoms too.
We need to get rid of her.
I was wondering if we might be Chloe, but
They weren't able to recreate Spencer's key. But now we have the original. We have you. You can unlock Elpis at Ark. That's where we'll go.
So... what, I was made?
Correct.
So it really was all my fault.
What was?
That Mom was murdered and... Oh God, when she turned into that thing.
What's done is done. You need to focus on the future.
Was she even really my mother?
It's time to embrace your destiny.
Great!
What the?
you got some Wesker abilities.
Mr. Kennedy, I had a feeling you'd make an appearance. Sorry, but I don't have time to spare.
Oh boy.
Have fun. I remember you.
Not the same guy, but yes. Another tyrant. The of that model. Probably would have been better damage if you shot him in the head with that, because that gun is pretty powerful, but...
Sherry. Wasn't there an orphanage around here?
Yes, there was. Why?
I'm gonna do some digging.
Mr. C.
I just sent you the coordinates.
Wait, I'm
I don't
sorry.
have time to deal
Is
with
that
this.
another one? Oh no, he just punched me into here. I do wonder if it's worth like shooting him with the requiem just for the heck of it. For the hequium. Oh look, that's a it's an old Mr. Raccoon pedestal. The ongoing where Claire has been, but he himself has not. I'm just wondering if there's anything up here. Because we can go into this room, but I don't think we can do anything else here. Can't go into the art gallery. I'm gonna pull this off. Oh, what? Okay, just to be clear, I didn't really walk into that. That was a pretty bit a pretty big hitbox. I saw that it was moving towards me, so I started kind of backing up, but then I just stopped for like a half a second, and then it just insta-killed me. A lot of random deaths to shit like that.
Deal with this.
That just did nothing. It missed, I guess. Alright, I just wanted to see if we'd get any sort of achievement or anything for shooting him, but no. I don't mind dying again at this point. I just wanted to see if we could knock him down to one knee. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I should restart. I don't know if that'll actually take me. Well, hold on. What's the most recent autosave? I think this is what we're doing right now. I'm tempted to just let him kill me so that I can get my ammo back, because I just wondered if we would get an achievement. Go ahead. Just see if we get any kind of cool death here. Ouch. Sorry, Leon. I've got way too many deaths on this playthrough anyway, so... But, yeah, I didn't want to have wasted the bullets. And or any healing, for that matter.
I don't have time to deal with this.
We narrowly avoided getting punched there because I was like too fast. Alright, yeah, I did not see anything in here, so wait, hold on. There's definitely nothing to like pick up on the desk or anything that I missed, right? Nope. No, we can just look at Chief Irons' office if we want to, I guess, but no real reason to. Come on.
Give me a goddamn break.
Maybe I should use the requiem. I don't think he's gonna go back down here. I don't mind using one to stop him temporarily. I just don't. Okay, you just teleported. Let's be honest here. You were definitely not in anywhere near that angle.
Everything all right, Leon?
Yeah. I'm good.
So why'd you ask about the orphanage?
They're taking Grey Stark. The orphanage is the entrance.
What is Ark?
Not sure. But apparently it's someplace important.
The Welcome to Raccoon City guide pamphlet, which we have technically read before, but... Alright, can I backtrack now without being attacked? I'm just curious if there's anything to find. Probably not, but... I still haven't found the book, if we even need to. I kind of was getting the impression that that was something we actually should try to do, but I'm not too sure that we need to or should find that book that Barry was talking about. Mind you, that was a long time ago, so probably not. I think we could probably just move on. Alright, we have not, I guess, killed anything since the last time we stopped here, so... because we had a bunch of flashbacky shit to go through. So, all right, let's save it anyway. But yeah, my first playthrough, probably going to have more deaths than any Resident Evil playthrough I've had in recent years. Like first playthrough at least. 'Cause I've definitely had some where I've like died here and there, but usually not several times. Again, the majority of my deaths so far have just been very recent because there were like 1 or 2 legitimate deaths here and there to me misunderstanding something and getting insta-killed, or, you know, accidentally letting Grace get killed by the butcher in that one bit. Or the chef, like, well, not the actual chef in the facility, but the during the sniper section, like the extra chef. It's kind of a thing about the game. There's always seems to be like 2 of each of the sort of special enemies or characters or whatever. I thought that might be kind of unique to something with Grace as well. Oh, this is Kendo's.
It hasn't changed.
Yep. Supposedly there's a shotgun to get here. Glad I went this way. But it did look like, I mean, maybe this is the way we're supposed to go, but... Wait, did that just force me to walk? I don't know if I shouldn't go that way then, because it might be... Okay, hold on. I thought initially I was supposed to... Like, that was just extra, but... I think this is probably extra down here is the... basement parking garage for the RPD. But I don't know. Memories. Yeah, I remember Mr. X punching through that wall and grabbing us by the throat, and then Ada saving us with this SWAT truck. Hey, Lower 7, how's it going? What do you think about the game? Is it actually good? Yeah, I think so. There's, you know, as far as how it holds up to the overall series, there's like 1 or 2 little segments that I feel could be like paced maybe slightly better, but overall the game has been really good. It's been a very nice addition to the series. Cute bear charm. A charm for shotguns, increases mid-range firepower, sacrificing close quarters potency. I don't know if I want that, actually. I mean, it is a shotgun-specific charm, so we could put the charm that's on the shotgun on something else. Hear more zombies over here. Shit, I hate the ones with the guns. He went down. If you're wearing body armor, they're not too bad, but they do so much damage to you if you're not careful. Silver finish scope. Custom part for the classic 70, so we can't use that on the regular one. Makes it ideal for hitting those long range targets. Well, that's okay. So it was a scope upgrade for our older rifle, but I'm just gonna not worry about it. Good. Let's see, is this... I feel like the car where you get Leon's custom handgun parts... Or is it just a different pistol? I think maybe it's a different pistol in this, I forget, but there was a car like here you could open up. In the remake. I think we got everything here. So yeah, we could take the connoisseur charm off of this and put it on something. I guess just the requiem to make it even stronger. Because mid-range shotgun damage won't be a bad thing, but it does sound like it makes it crappier up close. 'Cause it doesn't say like close quarters accuracy, it just says close quarter potency, but maybe it's fine. Like I'd rather use it, I suppose, than have it just chilling in my inventory, so let's put the connoisseur on that so that now every gun has a charm on it. And our armor's not too damaged, we're not too hurt, so we're okay to continue. For the moment, anyway. Like I said, I won't go too much longer since it's already late. Although, obviously, for this particular stream, technically it's a very short stream, but that's only because we had to stop and start streaming again. Alright. Okay, nothing on this part of the gun shop. Here. I wonder if we're going to go in and see. It kind of looks like we're going in where we last saw Robert, but we presumed he either had to shoot his daughter, unfortunately, or himself.
Terminator. It's my fucking daughter. You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How did this happen? Those fucking things outside. What they did to us.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know if I found all the letters either. I'm not sure if we're going to be in the city much longer or not, but I feel like I've only found 2 of the letters. I might have missed some. I mean, if I did, I'll just try to find them on my next playthrough. There's the shotgun. W870 Police. Pump action shotgun that boasts an impressive spread. Requires a firm grip to keep its high power in check. The leftover from Robert Kendo's gun shop as a folding stock along with other custom enhancements. Let's see. Overall, I don't know if I'll end up using it. It's probably better than the one that Leon normally has. How many letters are there? I'm not sure. I think there's probably at least 3 or 4. I've only found 2. Well, the letters from 1998, which you get with the deluxe edition, I should say. I don't just mean memos to find in general. But yeah, without any upgrades, this thing is not as good as my current shotgun. So I don't know if we'll end up using it or not, but it's probably good. You know, I'll have to look and see if it's good, like what the upgrade potential for it is, because it could potentially be better. Oops, sorry. All right, we don't have a ton. Let's just look at this. The power can go up a bit, quite a bit. Rate of fire doesn't get any better. It has 2 less shells at max. Reload speed is decent. Stability can go up quite a bit. Precision, not amazing. Yeah, so just looking at the max specs for this thing, the firepower, as in like its actual damage, is a little bit better at maximum, but everything else is unfortunately worse. So I don't think we're going to use it. It's a little unfortunate. I would have liked a even better shotgun, but I kind of don't really see the point. If you're not going to spend it all, and maybe that's even harder on some of the other difficulties on the 990 TAC, and you're, you know, especially if you're still using the shotgun that Leon gets much earlier in the game, the MSBG 500, then it's quite possible that the W870 would be a better gun to have by that point. And this is definitely, like, it's the type of shotgun Leon, I think, would have used in RE2. So it's kind of a throwback, you know, except for the folding stock portion of it, because I'm pretty sure he has a W870 in Resident Evil 2, but or something very similar. So I think we'll just sell that one for now, as much as I would have liked to have used it. And I guess the silver finish scope too, although it sells for nothing. But I'm not sure what the point of keeping it in my inventory would be if I'm not going to use the classic 70 rifle if we're using the Marksman 1A. But it only takes up like one space, so I guess we can just hold it for now. Alright, what else? Is there anything else we want to upgrade? I think the Requiem is fully upgraded. We can upgrade the handle of the hatchet. We can upgrade the power one more time if we want. But I don't do a lot of just melee attacks. I mean, I do the parry, but... we could get the gal one more ammo increase. Reload speed. I'm not going to use the dot sights. I don't really like the switch to first person that these do, even though the additional precision is nice. I think I'd rather just, if I was going to spend on anything, it would just be the final stability upgrade. And then this can get a rate of fire. Same thing with the dot sight that I don't want. One more ammo capacity upgrade, and one more rate of fire upgrade if we want. Let's go durability on this. And let's get that max capacity up one more for that guy. And the rate of fire, why not? All right, let me just quickly come over here. I don't know. Oh, that's the... I thought it was a clock tower, but it's the... Okay, that's a picture of the orphanage, I see. Or the picture that we saw before. I wasn't sure what it was. Oh, the old basketball court. Locked from the other side. I think what we're going to do, I'm just going to explore this area really quick. I think we may just hold off on doing the orphanage for next time, but oh, okay. If we have a boss fight, I'll fight the boss now, but, unless it's like a big chase sequence or something, we might do it next time, but...
Fuck me.
It's gonna throw missiles at you. Could be Requiem time, I think. I do like that he's very similar looking to Mr. X, but there's like subtle differences in his appearance. You're gonna fight a super tyrant by any chance here? Yep. I love being able to parry him. That's not a skill Leon had before, but... I don't know if I can parry a car. Probably not. Also, I'm not sure if I could have parried that. Yeah, fuck you. Oh. This ain't your RE2, Leon. I ain't no rookie, bitch.
Die already, you son of a bitch.
Okay, I did manage to parry that just barely. What? Okay. That insta-kills me, bro. Alright. I really felt like I parried that one, but apparently my timing was a little off. Hurry, 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 hurry. Guess I didn't get insta-killed, that's good.
Not yet.
Body armor's gonna run out pretty soon though, so hopefully he'll die soon. There we go. Alright, now I don't feel too bad for kind of saving up the Requiem ammo.
Times as I have to.
Because usually it's a good idea to actually use your good weapons in Resident Evil games and not just like save them forever, or else you end up kind of not using them. You know, not that there's anything wrong with saving them for a boss fight, but, you know, you just want to not go overboard and saving and then just get to the end of the game and realize you forgot to use it entirely. I think I did see a thing about this, like I didn't... Hold on. There's no time for playing around. Okay. I had heard that there was something to do about getting a basket in the game. I guess it's just for fun. I don't think that really does anything, but apparently it just brings up that little text dialogue. All right. I think we're looking pretty good on stuff. We don't really have any more Requiem ammo, but we can't buy more. I can't even make Requiem ammo. We never got a recipe for that. I'm not sure he will get a recipe either. Kind of doesn't seem like it. Alright, I'm sure there's not a lot of game left here. But I think now might be a good time probably to go ahead and call it anyway. So the next time we stream this, I'll try to see about maybe if I can do tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be Thursday, but I may just try to make it happen tomorrow regardless, even if the timing's a little weird. Because I'm sure there's probably not a lot of game left, at least not tons. I assume we have at least one more big boss, if not multiple, depending on what we have yet to do. So it could be kind of a shorter stream. But I really would, I don't want to keep waiting to be able to finish it, especially because it's really hard to dodge spoilers, as I've mentioned before. With so many people playing the game and just randomly putting all sorts of crap online, even when you're trying your hardest to avoid certain topics, etc. on social media, like, you still get spoiled anyway because people just randomly put pictures with huge spoilers out there with very little context, and then you're just like, oh, I know more or less what this is, and I really wish I didn't, because now I didn't know about that. Like, in fact, this Tyrant, I wasn't 100% sure, but that was even partially spoiled for me because I saw a still image of, that somebody had posted of the Tyrant, like, in the scene where he's, like, on the roof. I didn't see anything about him throwing missiles at you or anything like that. And Leon was in a different outfit, so I thought maybe it was, because I just kind of, like, scrolled past it. But it was enough for my brain to register. I was like, ah, shit, I hope that doesn't mean that I just got that boss fight spoiled. Oh, there's one of the letters. Shit. Oh, that says 3 as well, unless it doesn't give them to you entirely in order, so if there is 4, then that means that there might be one more to find from here on, and we didn't miss any yet. Or 5, I don't know. Mommy, did I do something wrong? Daddy got mad at me. He yelled, "Why are you here?" really, really loud. He didn't let me in the police station. I'm hiding with Mr. George now. He said we can get inside by the parking garage, but first we are resting. He's really nice. Mommy, I'll give him one of my kitty bandages to cover up the owie on his hand. Love you lots, Meryl.
This girl can't be.
I don't know if I can go back. Hold on. Before we 100% wrap it up here. I don't remember seeing anything else by the parking garage, but we could take another look really quick. That might be more of just a clue to let you know that you can go there more than anything else. Oh. I almost missed both of these really easily because I barely noticed the third one, and the third one led me here, so. Mommy, what did I do? What do I do? Help me, Mommy. Mr. George is hurt really bad. He's bleeding lots, and all the bandages are too small and won't stop. There are so many scary people here now. I'm going to run to Mr. Kendo's store. If anyone reads this, please help. My name is Meryl Branna. I'm scared, Mommy. I want to see Daddy. Yeah. So, she's Martin's daughter? Or Marvin, I mean. I'm guessing it was just that one. The other one says to go to the gun shop, which we've already been through, which is weird because number 3 was on the other side of the gun shop. But maybe there's a kind of hidden one to find that I didn't see before. Could also just be near the gun shop maybe, but so that's 4 we've found. I don't know how many there are exactly. There might be 4, there might be 5. I didn't get an achievement, but I don't know if there is an achievement for it because I think you only get these letters if you get the deluxe edition. I'm sure it'll be available when they start releasing like the kind of like sort of cheap paid DLCs that let you just get the extra skins and stuff like that. More than likely it'll come with that as well. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other letters in the store, at least. What about over here, though? Okay, that's a letter there. Hold on. RPD charm. Keychain Marvin gave to his daughter can be used as a charm for any gun. Increases firepower when near death.
I'm sorry, I was too late.
From Meryl to Mommy 5. It says nothing. Yeah, that's pretty sad. I don't think there would have been anything that Leon could have done about that, because this would have happened probably even before Leon showed up in Raccoon City, because it sounded like she actually made it all the way to the police station, but then her father told her to get out of there. But then she didn't make it back, I guess, unfortunately. Just ignore A. What? I think that's the... That's maybe the rest of the body base for the doll head that I was kicking around. I don't know what just ignore A means, though. I wonder if it's just because I did something in a weird order. Because, like I said, I had heard something about making a basket in the basketball court. So I just tried, like, kicking the head through, which worked. I have no idea what just ignore A means, though. There's also a med injector in there. Alright, I think I more or less found everything, though, so I'm just going to grab this item, and then we're going to go save it one more time, and then I think that'll be it for today. So hopefully there's a decent amount of stuff left to do, so that the next stream isn't, like, super short. But if it is, then maybe we'll just kind of do a little bit of New Game Plus just for fun or something, or maybe some Mugenics on stream for a little bit, because after I finish this game, I will probably go back to not streaming super frequently again. Not that I won't stream at all. I'm not going to not stream for months or anything. But, thanks for the follow, Icy Prick. But, yeah, I need to kind of, like, refocus on game dev work, because I've been really falling behind a lot with it. On the front page, thank you. I was not sure if I still was, and I'm not even sure for how long it lasts, but I appreciate the extra heads up. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. All right, I don't think I can, like, the RPD charm doesn't sell for anything, and I don't want to just get rid of it. I think, again, it only probably takes up, like, one space in the inventory, so we can just hold it, because it's not taking up that much room. Do we want to craft anything? We can't really. But yeah, if there was, like, a gun that let you have more than one. Oh yeah, I don't want that. I thought for a second there I could put a different scope on there. If you could have more than one charm on a gun, that would be cool, but I don't think you can do that. But this only makes it so that, like, when you're near death, that you do more, you have more firepower. There's also a charm I missed early in the game. Like, this is one thing that I did find out, like I said, just by seeing other people play the game. You definitely can kill the chunk, you know, the big fat guy in Grace's section early in the game with hemolytic injectors, apparently, or at least on the standard difficulty, like the standard modern, as in, like, the normal difficulty. I'm on standard classic, which is the hard difficulty, at least from the start. Apparently you can kill him with hemolytic injectors. It just takes, like, 3, or maybe it's 4 on this difficulty. I don't know. Because I tried, I tried using 2 and was like, well, 2 isn't enough either, so maybe it's 3, or maybe it's going to be 4 or 5, and I'll just have to try some other time. But then I didn't get around to actually trying it, and I think you can probably kill him with the requiem too, with enough shots. But I just didn't get around to killing him, and then before I kind of went to a point of no return, and then he just sort of disappeared, so we missed our chance to kill him. But he is killable, and he does drop a charm as well. Not one that I really care about, but that's otherwise I think the only other one that I missed. There were probably other things that I missed in the early section, because there's apparently some big puzzle stuff you can do that are like secret puzzles in this game. Probably, I think, you know, mostly the type of stuff that data miners find. But I'll look into that kind of stuff later. I don't know if it'll be anything I'll worry about for a playthrough, but maybe something we can revisit in a challenge run in the future. But for now, I think that's going to do it for today. So yeah, I will try to be back tomorrow if I can. And we'll just see how we go from there. I just don't know what time I'll start because it'll depend on what else is going on around here. Hopefully there won't be any more random gas or electric company interruptions that cause me to have to interrupt my stream right in the middle of it like today. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the follows, y'all. Yeah, sorry for the kind of extra short stream on top of the regular stream, but you know, we weren't given any real advance notice of the gas and electric company coming out to suddenly turn off the power. It was only actually for like a few seconds, but then we had to wait for the internet to come back up, and then we had to make sure that they were done and all that kind of stuff. But because I was expecting it would be down for like an hour or something, but thankfully it was quick. But yeah, anyway, hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. If not, it'll be in the next couple of days or whatever. But yeah, until then, take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your day / night, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.